Good morning, everyone. Bright and early here. Philip with the commentary. We're seeing the AISB Vampires line up against the ASW Warsaw Warriors. This is going to be a tough game, as these are the teams that will probably head into the finals, considering their scores. And since this is the last match, and this game doesn't really matter because both of these teams have 0 losses, and they will both be moving on to the finals, which are later on in the afternoon at, if I find my schedule, I'll let you know, which are later on at 4:30 p.m. But we also got the 4th and 3rd place at 3 p.m. and 1:30, 5th and 6th. So right now the game has started. We're entering the first quarter, and we're already seeing 2 free throws for the Warsaw Warriors. Sabina, number 9, will be taking them. She takes the first one, but an unlucky bounce off the rim. And another unlucky bounce. Now Bucharest with possession, driving it in. We've also seen a huge Vampire crowd here. There's a lot of parents and actually some other people that came here to support the Vampires, all the way from Bucharest. So that's kind of impressive, and it definitely makes the Vampires a lot more confident about their abilities and about this match in general. And number 8, Madeline, takes a shot and bounces off the rim, but Sabina with the rebound now goes back to the Vampires. And drives it in, gives it to Sabina, and Sabina makes a nice off the backboard shot. And this is the first point in this tournament, 2-0 for the AISW Warriors. Oh, and a nice steal there by number 10 from the Bucharest Vampires, and makes it in off the backboard. What a nice layup, 2-2. We are already seeing a fairly equal game. And Maddie with the scores. And a nice steal there by number 10 from the Bucharest Vampires, and makes it in off the back. But the Bucharest Vampires at it again with a steal. And another nice attempt there, but the Bucharest Vampires appear to be all gathered up. They're playing zone defense instead of man-to-man, and they're all gathered up underneath the rim. So it's kind of hard to get through for a layup or for anything, actually. I think the Warsaw Warriors should try and get in some three-pointers, because that's really where the Vampires are only giving them space. And we're going to see 2 free throws for the Bucharest Vampires. So number 32 will be taking it. Well, never mind, everybody's confused. It's not going to be 2 free throws, but it's going to be a throw-in. The Vampires with it. The Warriors are not giving them much space, but and here's number 8 again. That's the number 36. Oh, and another nice steal by the Bucharest Vampires. Jake here is going to be joining me with the commentary.
Hello, hello.
So far we haven't seen much. We've seen a fairly equal game. It's 4-2 right now, with the Warsaw Warriors having the lead at first, but now it's the Bucharest Vampires with the lead by 2 points and getting 2 free throws. So actually 1 free throw, my bad.
Oh, so we can see both teams are both unbeaten so far in the season tournament.
And so, as mentioned before, they're proceeding into the finals. It doesn't matter the outcome of this match, but I guess they're playing for fun. Yeah? That's number 8, who plays for the national Norwegian team. unless I have my information wrong. And another nice switch we see there by the Bucharest Vampires. Now the Warriors are down by 6 points, which is kind of unexpected because they've been the best team in this tournament.
Warsaw pressing. Number 2 with an interesting attempt being blocked.
Not sure what Corey was trying to do there, but definitely went out. But oh, I guess she was blocked. We missed that because it's a throw-in for the Warriors. And she goes in and attempts a backboard shot, but misses.
Now we have the Bucharest team with the possession.
An air ball there by the Bucharest Vampires. And we have Nadon again with the ball. Passes it to Corey. We see a giant head in the middle of the camera. We're having a little difficulty trying to make some space for the camera. Now it appears to be everything is fine, so we're back. Back to the game though. We're still seeing 8-2. And we'll see another free throw attempt for the Bucharest Vampires. Oh, and a nice one there. Bounces off the rim a couple of times and then goes in. But now the Warriors are down by 7 points. The Warriors are finally cheering their team on. We're hearing Warsaw scream. But the Bucharest Vampires with the steal again and coming in. The Vampires are always a very strong team. We've seen them dominate the volleyball. They've actually won they won second place, I believe, at this year's volleyball CISA, only losing to Moscow. Oh, a nice three-pointer there by number 8, Maddie from the Warsaw Warriors team at this year's volleyball CISA. I guess it wasn't a three-pointer as she stepped on the line because a nice three-point added to the Warsaw Warriors score, so 9-4, and a trying for a layup there by Corey. Number 3, Reda passes it to number 24 and goes in for a three-pointer, and Sabina looking for the rebound, but the Bucharest Vampires are back at the ball again, and now a turnover. They're taking possession and throwing it all the way across the field, and number 12 could not catch it. We're seeing the Warsaw Warrior bench finally cheering their team on, screaming Warszawa.
Warszawa.
Yeah. We have
The proper way to say Warsaw in Polish.
Our Polish commentator can tell us more about that. Okay. So Reda passes the ball to number 24. And Corey with the ball now. I don't know if they're going to go in for a 3-pointer. Mad. Oh, and nice pass and very fast passes, very quick passes in the defensive zone of the Bucharest team. But now Bucharest with the ball again, just cannot get through that defense under the rim. But a nice steal by Corey. Oh, Corey goes in alone for a layup and a beautiful layup. Can we get a replay of that, please? Thank you. We're seeing a replay of that beautiful steal. We're not seeing a replay of that beautiful steal as we're having a bit of technical issues. But that was a beautiful ball, and you guys can watch it by rewinding a couple of seconds back on YouTube. So, nice steal there by Corey. Oh, nice steal from Mad.
Now she's on the counter attack. Warsaw on the ball.
Here comes Superwoman.
Layup and blocked. It's Superwoman.
She's been the key player in this team. She is probably the best of the best. If we
looking at the other players, she looks
yeah.
like the fact that she's playing for a professional team.
Nice.
Gives her a little bit of an advantage.
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah.
That Warsaw needs. And now we have the score 9-7. As she takes another one off, and
of course she makes them in. Of course she does.
The Warriors only losing by 1 point.
That was a nice catch up from the 7 points they were down by. But now they're pressing. They're doing
something that Bucharest has been doing the entire season, pressing.
Yeah. Oh, nice steal there.
Steal.
And pass forward. A nice layup. We're seeing some amazing fast passes from the Warsaw Warriors here. It's really amazing how much effort they're putting into this.
Making a comeback and now leading by 1 point.
And they cannot. Bucharest. I don't know if the Vampires are getting a little nervous because the Warsaw Warriors woke up, but
well, I mean, for sure we're gonna have a better game.
Yeah, for sure the game's gonna be very tense now, since this is basically a pre-finals, warm up for the finals. So
exactly. Oh, 2 free throws for
the Bucharest. Oh.
With Illy stepping up.
Illy?
And she makes the first free throw. Stepping up for a second. And unlucky. Now we have Matt on the ball. Another fast break from Warsaw. Great play and what
a play. Honestly, the Warsaw Warriors here are showing some tremendous skill with the ball.
Wow, you even got some goosebumps.
Yeah.
Great season play. Oh, great dribbling from number 10.
I mean, these are both great teams, but the Warsaw Warriors, their quickness is just incomparable to any other team on this tournament. It's like the Canadians in ice hockey,
Yeah.
Always the fastest. Let's check this playing, but not biased at all here.
And missed attempt from Bucharest, and it looks like another 2 free throws for Bucharest. 21 stepping up.
And makes in the first one.
Steps up for a second and misses. Well, we have another fast break. Nope. This time Warsaw will play a little bit slower. Good ball in and unlucky shot off the rim.
And the Warriors still pressing even when Bucharest has the ball.
Nice attempt for
what a steal. And it'll be a jump ball. Actually, something very interesting I found out last night is a jump ball doesn't mean that they're going to throw the ball and they're going to jump for it. It just means it's a possession goes to one of the teams.
Even I didn't know that. Fun facts with Philip. Now we have Matt on the ball. They're into 40. And a good steal from Bucharest. Number 10 dribbling it and goes for a layup. And
Oh,
makes
that was
it.
beautiful. That was fantastic. It was a nice
Hook.
hook. That was a nice hook shot there. Did we get a replay of that? It doesn't work. The replays don't work. But we'll fix that for him.
Another attempt with 7. Backing up, but a miss. Man on the ball. Is it another fast break? Yes, it is.
Oh, another fast break.
Number 3 after just coming on, but unlucky attempt. And number 2 getting the rebound, but still missing.
We've got 2 seconds left in this quarter. That actually went by pretty fast. It's a nice game to watch. Yeah. And we see a long shot. Oh, didn't even hit the court. But fairly equal game.
It's all the effort that matters.
Yeah. We'll be back in the second quarter.
Teams.
Why are you guys so late?
Because
well,
our game starts at.
Doesn't matter. We've been here for like an hour.
Sorry.
Don't be set alarm. Set alarm.
Ball. To 40. And a good steal from Bucharest. Number 10 dribbling it and goes for a layup.
Oh,
Makes
that was
it.
beautiful. That was fantastic.
Go get loose. You guys can go do your homework together.
Martha, Gab. Ayla. We're coming back to the floor.
Alright guys, you're warm up.
We got a bit distracted there by the game. We're back now though. We're seeing a fairly aggressive game already from the beginning.
Now we have Madeline on the ball. With a good ball in. Number 28 who passes it back to Madeline when she goes for the 3 and...
Oh, bounces off the rim. Very nice attempt though.
And a good layup, but missed by Bucharest. And now we have Madeline on the ball. Nice attempt for the 3, but misses. Number 9 driving in, but misses the layup. With Matt going in and
she
blocked.
tries again, and actually number 8 here, she was on the Ullern team in Norway, the basketball team from 2015 to 2017. But now she's continuing her professional career at CISA for the Warsaw Warriors.
As she takes the shot off and misses.
And she plays as a guard. I'm not sure if that's true for this season as well.
It looks like she's playing the point guard position, being the creator of all the attacks of the Warriors. With Illy on the ball. The dribbling, will she take the 3-point off? No, she doesn't. Driving in, but Madeline showing once again she's a professional player. Takes the shot off and bounces off the rim. Very unlucky attempt from Warsaw. Once again, Bucharest driving with the ball. And a good layup to make the score 15-12. The attempt from Warsaw. Once again, Bucharest driving with the ball. And a good layup.
Corey with the ball, looking for an opportunity. 24, passes it forward. 28 now. Add the ball, very quick passes again, quick pass. But
unlucky attempt from Madeline, missing the layup. Here she goes for the free throws. Makes the first one. Second attempt and makes the second one with a beautiful swish. (15-14) for the Bucharest team. A good steal once again from Warsaw. Madeline once again with the steal. Long reach as she is 177 centimeters tall, having a good arm length reach. Very good for steals as the Bucharest players aren't the tallest.
Jacob, there's some interesting statistics here.
Yeah, you know, height is a pretty important factor in basketball, so it's worth mentioning.
That is true, that is true. Oh, a nice steal there by number 24 taking the block, and number 2 trying to drive it in. And
as
now
I said before, height matters.
Oh, a nice steal there by number 24 taking the block, and number 2 trying to drive it in. And
as
now
I said before.
And it's pushing, and she'll get a throw in. Something happened. Somebody's
Substitution.
Substitution.
For Bucharest.
Number 10 comes in. We're not sure who came out.
Early being pressed on and making an accurate pass to give the possession away to Warsaw.
Corey with the
Good
ball.
fake.
Oh, there's always looks like there's 3 Bucharest players on every single Warsaw Warrior, but you know there isn't exactly 25 of them, if my quick maths are correct. But like, it was a bit cringy. But
Now we have number 10 stepping up.
15. Oh, 5 times 3 is 15. Yeah.
15. Not really quick maths, as you can see.
Well, I thought 5 players times 5, you know. Anyways, we're seeing the Bucharest Vampires attempting free throws here.
Second attempt and misses once again.
And
With Warsaw taking what looks like a fast break. The ball to the middle, but blocked. Madeline giving some instructions to her teammates. Driving into the middle and an interesting attempt.
but the rebound goes to Bucharest.
And we have Ilya on the ball.
And Vergatis has the ball now, driving it in, but misses off the backboard. Now the Warsaw Warriors back in possession. We haven't seen a single substitution yet for the Warriors. It looks like they'll be playing this team.
I mean, whatever is working.
Oh, we actually have seen a substitution.
The Warriors are in
Number
the lead.
24 is off, but who is on?
Some fresh energy will never harm you, as they say.
And
Now we have number 9 stepping up for the 2 free throws.
Svina makes the first one.
She does indeed. Second attempt.
And off the rim again, but
Good fake. Shot. And once again off the rim.
Bucharest with the steal, and oh, foul, and it looks like Bucharest will be having a throw-in. We hear a whistle, but we're not sure what's going on.
And now Warsaw once again with the high pressure. Great dribbling from number 10, but she loses possession.
There are unfortunately no NBA scouts here, but if there were, I'm sure that a lot of these girls would be on their watch list. Number 8 from the Warsaw Warriors, number 2 from the Warsaw Warriors, number 10 from Bucharest team. These are all fantastic players.
Illy showing some good skill as well, but not yet in this game. Hopefully she starts showing up later on. With 2 minutes and 43 seconds to go in the second quarter of this game.
It looks like Warsaw switched their cheer.
From Warszawa to Let's Go Warriors. Pretty creative, I must say. Bucharest steps up and misses the first one.
If anybody would like a banana, please come to the booth upstairs because there's a bunch of bananas here.
Unless you're outside of Kiev.
Yeah, unless you're outside of Kiev, we can send the bananas by post or something because we got, that's kind of random. But now we see Warriors with the ball again.
Enough about the bananas, let's get back into the game. With Warsaw having the possession, and it looks like a timeout.
And now we're back with after the timeout. We're still seeing some quick passes from the Warsaw Warriors. What a nice throw by Madeline, and the second one bounces off the rim. We're gonna see a replay about now. We're not gonna see a replay. We're gonna see a replay about now. Nope, nope, we're not gonna see a replay. And now Bucharest and they'll get 2 free throws. Well, the Warsaw Warriors do apologize. Corey number 2 is apologizes to number 14.
Elizabeth, the concert. The right camera.
And a nice switch there by number 14.
Stepping up for the second attempt. And misses
Nice.
it.
And a miss. That's right, Madeline with the ball, number 8 now. Drives it in. The point guard for their team.
Good fake of a pass.
Reda with the ball now. Oh, that looks like it hit her face. Must hurt. That was quite, yeah, it did.
She's tough though.
Quite an unexpected pass. Bucharest with the ball now.
Good pass into the lead.
We're seeing the Warsaw Warriors actually back up a bit now. We've seen them being fairly aggressive and looking for the ball even in the defensive zone of the Bucharest team. But it looks like now they're taking a step back, because they're trying to not waste their energy. After all, they are fairly aggressive no matter what. And Madeline tries and there was a couple of seconds left on the quarter clock, so we're headed into halftime now, and we'll see you after the break.
this will be done. Yeah, backpack. I get you a water or is that just some drink? My backpack. Yeah, man.
This live stream is made possible thanks to the following sponsors: Kiev International School and Thermal Studio.
πάνε τα φάουλ. Είναι πούστιδες. Ας την πάνε. Keep it up, short, keep fouls.
So we're back into the third quarter. My commentator is not here right now, so I'll have a guest commentator, Polina, here, who's from the KS Kozak team. She's also Norwegian, so she can tell us more about the Ylern, the team that Madeline played for.
Okay, so basically there are different clubs and subdivisions in Norway, and depending on which region in Norway you would like to represent, they kind of take you in and you get to be trained by them and represent them. So
that's actually kind of really cool. I wish we had something like that, you know, like I don't know where, but everywhere, you know. I wish everybody had those opportunities, you know.
Yeah, Norway is pretty nice like that because you don't really need money, because if you're good, you get to represent.
Yeah, that's nice.
And if they see potential, you also get to train to become what they see. Oh, nice block right there.
Yeah, number 9 Sabina, a nice one. She's been playing the whole game so far.
Number 9 blocked me a lot.
Yeah.
It was annoying. Because I would always
She's a great player.
Like someone traveled.
If you don't know who, don't say something.
I just saw.
And Corey tries to steal the ball, but falls down to the floor. The ref doesn't call anything. It appears that the man with the blue cap has returned, as we've seen in the first quarter.
Oh.
We've also seen some fresh faces return. And there's an attempted three-pointer.
But it doesn't really work. And someone
number
goes up
10
for a layup,
goes
and Sophia scores.
Sophia? Bucharest.
Bucharest, sorry guys.
And number 24, oh, almost a swoosh. I forgot they switched sides after halftime. I got really confused. But
Yeah. When you play and you have to switch sides, it's so confusing because your mind has to like mirror everything.
And we're gonna see jump ball for the Warriors. No, for the Vampires actually. No, for the Warriors. I was right the first time. Rada will be throwing the ball in, but looks like number 28 is switching with her. It looks like Rada actually got substituted and number 28 came in.
I'm hungry for something unhealthy. For unhealthy stuff. Number 10 makes a run to the basket, but the ball gets stolen and it is tossed over in an attempt at a fast break. Number 2 shoots and scores. Number 10 makes a run to the basket, but the ball gets stolen and it is tossed over in an attempt at a fast break. Number 2 shoots and scores.
Corey now getting ready for the free throws.
And she
makes a
scores.
nice wish for the first one.
And she does not get a second one apparently.
Because they scored a point.
Sorry.
As you basketball players should know.
You know what, Phil? Yes, I should know that about you. Oh, and there's a foul. Number 8 takes the ball and passes it. And there's a layup and Warsaw scores.
We're getting an edge replay of this right now.
Number 8 takes the ball
Some
and
quick
passes
passes
it.
there again, as
And
we've
there's a
seen
layup.
Warsaw dominating this tournament.
And both teams take a timeout to discuss tactics because it's a very tight game.
Polina! We're not on. So we're back. Jake, the commentator, is back.
I was lost. Madeline on the ball.
We have 3 minutes to go in this quarter.
Ooh.
She just fell. Can we get a replay of that? What happened? Go in this quarter.
Ooh.
She just fell. She just fell on her own.
No.
No?
Someone tripped her. Ow.
Hey, just like that.
Just like that.
We're the demonstration instant replay. And now we have Madeline on the ball with a fast break. Will she play the ball? No, she's going by herself. She plays the ball on 24, takes the shot off and misses.
We're getting a cameo from some Istanbul team.
Now we have Bucharest players with the possession of the ball. Swish. Oh, never mind. Not a swish, but a nice three-pointer, I believe. I'm not really sure.
I think it was a
Procedure, there you go. Okay, now we have Bucharest with the ball.
I cannot get my finger in it.
We're peeling oranges. Now we have Madeline on the ball.
Just in case you're confused, we're playing oranges here. After a short Mandarin break, we are back with the commentary. Still in the third quarter. Not much is happening. Still a fairly equal game. 24-29 might not seem exactly equal, but it is
Bucharest can easily catch up.
equal. That is true because we've seen them do this in the past. This game and the games before.
And it's Warsaw's ball.
Blocked by the Bucharest Blue.
And we're entering the fourth quarter after this short break.
They seem.
Προσπίσει.
I am back. We're seeing the Warriors back at possession with the ball right away at the start of the quarter. But Bucharest now with the ball, getting a little nervous, sometimes dropping the balls.
And number 8 takes a shot, and she scores!
What a beautiful 3-point shot there. Actually, it was a 2-point shot again. I keep seeing 3-pointers when they're actually 2-pointers. Or maybe they're just not changing the score. And number 24 with the ball now, driving it in. Passes it to Corey, number 2 on the 3-point line, who passes it all the way to Maddie, number 8. But the ball was too slow compared to the quick passes that the Warsaw Warriors are usually used to. And that was an air ball there by number 24.
Yeah.
And a long pass there. And an attempted hook shot by the Bucharest Vampires. But Corey with the ball now. Oh, quick passes again, and a nice swish there by number 24 right from under the basket.
Warsaw is
And an
starting to
attempted
get
hook
ahead
shot by the
a
Bucharest
lot.
Vampires, but Corey with the ball now. Oh, quick passes
Bucharest
again, and a nice swish there.
to catch up.
We're seeing another timeout, and a bunch of people walking around the cameras. We are back now from the timeout.
Bucharest just tried to pass the ball, but there was a steal from Warsaw by number 8. And
Air
someone
ball
tried to
there.
score.
Oh, Sabina with the rebound makes it
It
in.
goes in.
A very tall player, a very key player in this tournament.
And there was a steal. Number 3 passes it on, and a gorgeous pass, but it does not make it into the basket.
Can you describe a gorgeous pass?
Well, as you saw, it was passed under the net to another player, since one player
Very nice.
was defended by 2 defenders, so they did bounce
So
pass.
what would a pretty hot pass look like?
Phil, is this appropriate?
Alright, back to the game. We have about 5 minutes and 38 seconds left in this quarter. The Red Eyes back in the game for the Warriors. Corey at the 3-point line again, passes it, and something happened.
Very descriptive. Bucharest has the ball, brings it up the court. Number 24 is on them, number 2 is on them. Oh, and the ball goes out.
Now the PG from the Warriors driving the ball. Passes it to number 2 Corey, who passes it down to number 24. And quick passes again. We're seeing the quick passes out under the basket.
Oh.
And Sabina tried to get there, but He couldn't get blocked, but he got blocked by 3 of the Bucharest players. And Reda is back with the ball. She gets the pass now, but passes back to Corey, who are seeing the quick passes again. But stolen by the Bucharest Vampires, who are trying to catch up now. It's actually getting kind of a big point difference. It's 11 points now from a fairly equal game. The Warsaw Warriors are starting to dominate this match.
Yeah, I think the Warsaw Warriors are more consistent throughout their match, while Bucharest use most of their energy in the first 2 quarters.
But also, this is a fairly friendly game since both these teams are proceeding to the finals no matter what. I'm just stating the facts, Polino.
Has the ball, brings it up the court,
and we haven't seen any points actually recently. And an attempted 3-pointer by number 10. It was a nice shot, but bounced off the rim and into the Warsaw possession. Number 8 driving it in, and number 24 going in for a layup, and nice.
And they score!
The Warriors now in a 13-point difference. It looks like this match is actually coming to a close. We have 3 minutes, less than 3 minutes left in this quarter, left in this match. And it's not like Bucharest is going to try to press a lot because they want to conserve their energy for the finals. They don't want to... No, they don't want to waste everything right now since this match is really not important. The next match we're going to be seeing and the match after that are actually super key matches because the winners of those will proceed into 3rd and 4th, and the losers will go to 5th and 6th. Since it's a 4-way tie between those 4 teams right now. The Anglo-American School of Moscow, the International Community School of Istanbul, Anglo-American School of Sofia, and Kiev International School are all tied for 3rd place right now. So those matches will decide who's going to the 3rd and 4th place match and who's going to the 5th and 6th place match. Some of the predictions I heard yesterday from a variety of the teams are that if Sofia wins against AISB and Cossacks win against the American School of Moscow, which all look promising right now, the 3rd and 4th place match will be Sofia against Kiev International School again.
And as we remember, yesterday was a very tense game.
It was a very tense game indeed, and the Wolves played their hearts out, and at some points they were definitely better than the Cossacks, but in other aspects the Cossacks were much better, and that's why they won.
Thank you.
The next game, there's a lot of confusion regarding the schedule. Actually, the schedule on the website is wrong. The schedule on the Google Doc is wrong. The schedule that's written in school is wrong as well.
Everything is wrong.
At 10:30, the game will actually be the Anglo-American School of Sofia against the Istanbul International Community School. And while at 12 we'll see the Kiev International School Cossacks against the Moscow Penguins. So stay up for that. We'll update the website in a minute. Jump ball there.
We are back.
Still the Warriors had a 13-point lead, but now they upped it to 15, so this game is decided. 1 minute to go and 7 seconds. There's really no point of the Bucharest Vampires even trying at this point.
Okay, you know what, Phil? There's always a point.
Yeah,
in
but
trying.
it's not a final.
See, they just got a foul.
Yeah, but it's not a final game, you know? Like, there's no point in wasting your energy.
Phil, you know what? There's always a point in trying. And basketball is a very dynamic and quick sport, so literally anything can happen in 1 minute and 17 seconds. Yes, it's highly unlikely, but it is possible.
Yeah, just like hockey, you know?
Exactly. Woo!
Doesn't really work like that.
I tried doing this. Your neck is too big. Number 10 has the ball, brings it up, but there are two defenders on her. She's struggling a bit to get through and drive to the basket, which she doesn't make that choice, and Warsaw steals the ball, and it's a jump ball.
41 seconds to go, and the Warsaw Warriors still in the lead by 15 points. Warszawa, let's go. And Vampires, let's go.
Number 2 brings it up. And there's a drive to the basket, a pivot, a pass.
Oh, very nice terminology here.
Thank you.
And it looks like a lot of the Warsaw Warriors were subbed. So we're seeing Denise, number 13, come on in, who hasn't played a lot. We also see number 40. And 36, we see Sabina and Maddie off with the key players. Coach is giving the chance to other players to play, and the Warriors win this game. So we will see both of these teams in the finals anyways at 4:30. At 4:30, so tune in for that. So thanks for watching, and see you at the next game at 10:30 of the Anglo-American School of Sofia against the Istanbul International Community School.
At 10:30.
Sorry.